Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My presentation today is titled Food Grade rPET in Southeast Asia, the opportunities and challenges to maintain a sustainable and good quality supply. In a McKinsey study, it was revealed that 4 of the top leaking countries is here in Asia. And 75% of these leaks come from uncontrolled collected waste. Underpinning this is poor landfill management and insufficient waste infrastructure. But the most important aspect, the reason why this leaking occurs, is there's not enough value in plastic. This is a value problem. I will discuss today possible solutions which brand owners has to solve the value problem. Firstly, let's look at the challenges. What are the challenges that causes the low value? So the first and fundamental challenge on poor quality has got to do with the bad design of the bottles. In many cases, bottles are designed such that it doesn't have good qualities for recyclability. Also, when bottles get collected, they get soiled. This poor quality leads to poor efficiencies in production lines. When production lines run inefficiently, it uses high energy consumption and it uses more than necessary numbers of water. And as a result, the cost of recycling goes up. And therefore, the value proposition is lost. Another important matter is to balance the collection and recycling capacity in the same country. If we collect only in the country and ship materials to another country to be recycled, the missing link causes huge value disruption. So it's very important to ensure that in every country, the amount of collection and the amount of recycling of the bottles are in sync. And finally, the biggest challenge by far to rPET's value is the value of its virgin equivalent. Virgin equivalent PET price is what determines the perceived value of recycled PET. Now, I want to talk about the impact of this virgin PET price on the price of rPET, and I want to discuss possible solution to solve this problem. But first, I want to explain the finances behind virgin PET and rPET. And I want to talk about the effect of the oil price on this relationship between virgin PET and rPET. If we look at virgin PET, when it's manufactured, it is manufactured from oil. So its basic formula, monoethylene glycol and terephthalic acid, becomes polyethylene terephthalate, which is derived from oil through a conversion process. Once conversion costs and margin is added, we would come to an indicative price of $750 a ton. So this is a low price for virgin resin, but we've seen these numbers recently. And I call this the virgin resin roof. Now look at the cost of recycled PET. The true cost of recycled PET would be the cost of collection at $500 a ton. And then you add conversion and margin costs. So the conversion is the cost in the recycling plant. Remember, I mentioned the importance of the efficiency of recycling plants. And then margin, which now ends up with a virgin resin or recycled resin cost of $1,100. Now, the brand owners want to purchase the recycled resin, but not prepared to pay such a big margin for the rPET. So what happens is the recycled resin would then sell for a lower price, say $950. So it comes at a premium to virgin because the brand owner, say for example, has made a commitment to use it in its products. And as a result, you would see the collection spend suffering. So, and the way this manifests itself is you can see in the country how the money spent on collected bottles reduces. And this is in order to make ends meet. So how can we fix this? So let's look at a recycled PET EPR model. Firstly, we spend the full $500 on collection, meaning we collect all of 90% of the bottles that we need to collect. Then we want to come in at a price that matches virgin resin. And this is where extended producer responsibility comes in. EPR is the missing link between the producer, the recycler, and the collector. It is up to the producer to maintain the value chain. Oil goes through significant commodity cycles over the years. The oil price would range from $70 to as high as $170. And this immense cycle in the oil price causes the virgin resin price to fluctuate with it. You could see here a trend of virgin resin and oil price over the years, and how the significant fluctuation in the oil price causes the same significant fluctuation in the virgin resin price. As a result of this, the economics of recycling suffers greatly. There is a missing link between the recycler and the collector that needs to maintain the value chain. And this missing link must be maintained by the producer. Now, who is the producer? So I want to talk about what is defined as obliged industries in most EPR legislation. Who is the PET producer? So we define the PET producer in the project in PETCO as the resin supplier, the converters, the brand owners, and the retailers. So all of the companies that make money out of this project when PET goes into the environment are defined as producers. Now that we discussed the challenges, let's discuss the PET value opportunities. First is packaging design changes. The example I here use is the move from green to clear PET in the Sprite brand. This change has brought significant value to recycling. A baled green bottle reaches about 4 baht per kilo less than clear PET when the recycler buys it, because the end use value and material that is made from a green PET is significantly worth less than clear PET. There are many other pack changes that can be done by brand owners to improve the value of PET. Secondly, new recycling technologies. The more efficient recycling technologies are, the less energy they use, the less water they use, the better the value. Continued new recycling technologies make the value of PET significantly better. Talking to the consumer, brand owners has a unique opportunity of talking directly to consumers. The Recycle Me effort from Coca-Cola is the example that I'd like to use. And then finally, extended producer responsibility. Value can be improved by actively participating in extended producer responsibility. Now, what is the role of the brand owner when it comes to extended producer responsibility? Firstly, embrace the extended producer responsibility principles on a voluntary basis in countries in Southeast Asia and in Asia, where there is no such legislated responsibility as yet. Secondly, join forces with the companies representing the obliged industry. Talk to your converters, your resin manufacturers, and your retailers. And how can we participate in the joint effort? Use recycled content in your PET packaging. create a pool value for the PET, and make design changes to your packaging so as to have a more environmentally friendly pack available that creates more value. I thank you.